sorry if I sound stuffy, because I am. I don't know if it's cold or allergies or what, but you good?
Mm-hmm.
He feels like I look bigger than him because I'm sitting on my knees. It's uncomfortable for me to sit like that. But today, we are filming
Q&A.
Woo-hoo. So, y'all asked us some questions. I think I got all of them. If I forgot yours, I'm sorry. They're pretty funny, but let us know if you can't look at them ahead of time. I'm just kidding, I've seen them all. Let us know if you like the Q&As. As always, comment video ideas for us. Sorry, my hair's kind of messed up and I just keep playing with it. But, Ocean, that was me hitting the door wall, that thing. But yeah, we're just gonna, we're gonna get into it. These are some of the questions were actually pretty funny, and some of them were like, I expected.
Pretty serious.
Yeah, but, so, what's the first question?
From Chandler. Are we named? Okay.
I don't know some of the people.
Okay. This is, what's your biggest fear about living together full time?
Okay, well, for some of y'all, I know we get a lot of questions like, do you live together, blah, 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 blah. We live in the same house, but we're not married yet, so we don't share a bedroom. His room is upstairs and mine's downstairs.
Yep.
We're getting married in a month, so then we will share a room, and we're gonna, like, make this our room. But I guess my biggest fear, I don't know if there's necessarily a fear. I think it'll just be, like, really getting used to sharing a space with him. I mean, because we share, like, a house together, but, like, sharing a room and putting our clothes in the same closet and, like, fitting our stuff in here and, like...
Honestly, I have more clothes than her.
Yeah, I have more shoes and he has more clothes.
Yep.
So I think just meshing our stuff together, like sharing a bathroom and, like, a schedule like that will just, you know, like... Because there's
a bathroom.
There's one bathroom down here, and, like, what if we need to get ready at the same time or something like that?
Yep.
Probably just meshing our schedules and routines together.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple. How do you deal with people not agreeing with you guys marrying so young?
You go first.
Honestly, not to sound rude, but I don't care. Like, that's your opinion. That doesn't affect our relationship or our marriage. And we're gonna do whatever makes us feel happy. And if us getting married young makes us happy, then we want to be happy forever. And as long as we can be.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely understand people.
Well, yeah, like, I
understand where they're coming from, because, like, if you don't know us and you're like, oh my gosh, they're 19 and getting married, like, what are they doing? I feel like it was more of a shock to his family because people in his family don't get married as young. I know his grandparents or great-grandparents.
Yeah,
really.
Last year. A couple years ago, I think it was either 1 or 2 years ago, they celebrated their, like, 75th anniversary.
They dated for, like, a few weeks and then got married.
Yeah, they dated for 9 weeks, or 3 weeks, and then got married and been married for 75 years.
Yeah, but
76 years.
More people in our, sorry, this is work. More people on my side of the family tend to get married young. I mean, there's always those concerns from people, like, no matter what age you're getting married. I mean, marriage is a big deal, but we feel like it's what's best for us. And people are like, well, why don't you just wait and grow up a little bit? Like, I don't only get to, like, grow old with him. I get to grow up with him. And, like, we're at this point where we're ready. I don't see that, like, we'll just date a little longer or just live together and share a room. And I'm like, then what's the point of being married? Like...
Yeah, because you asked me, you were like, so how long do you think it'll be till you, like...
When we first started dating, I asked him how long he would date a girl before they got engaged. He said 3 years. I was like, dang, I'm about to be waiting a long time. And then 6 months later, he gets down on one knee. I was like... 6
months? It was like 3 weeks.
No, it was like probably like 5 months later. I was like, it's not been 3 years. But I don't know. We just knew it was right, and we're really excited.
Yep.
How did we meet?
Well...
You
want to go back to...
Well, my dad... and have family that lives down in the Wilmington area where he's from. So we had a lot of mutual friends, but we had never met in person. He dated one of my friends.
Yeah, I dated
one of my best
her.
friends.
Yep.
But they dated for like a month.
But you talked to me during, not like talked, but like.
I was like basically in that relationship because I helped her figure out everything to say. It was like
Yep.
10th grade or 11th grade or something when we were like really young.
Yep.
But then last year he's kind of
So we talked, but not like.
Yeah, at the Christmas of 2016, he slid in my DMs.
Yep.
And everything just kind of started then. But yeah, that's how. Well, at first, he didn't know we were. He thought we were talking, and I didn't think we were. I just thought he was kind of flirting.
She ditched me.
But it's okay.
And then you tried to come down to Wilmington to hang out, and you asked me.
I was in Wilmington. I was like, "You want to hang out?" And he said, "No."
I was like, "Nope."
I didn't realize. Well, I apologized. It was like we just weren't on the same page. He thought we were talking, and I didn't know that we were. So it wasn't, anyways. But we're good now. We're getting married. It's fine.
I honestly had so many bad feelings towards you during that time, but they're all good now. It's okay.
Do you feel like you're emotionally ready for that kind of commitment? That sounds rude, but I watch y'all and I love it. But I know I'm not ready for that, and I'm the same age. I feel like, I definitely feel like we're ready for that commitment. I mean, we've been ready. We knew we were going to get married from our first date. Like, I knew that. Even before that, I was like, I'm going to marry this guy. Yeah. But I understand that because I know there's some, 18-year-olds who are ready to get married, and there's some 30-year-olds who aren't ready. It's just, all about where you are in your walk of life and, what you're going through and what you have been through. So I think a lot of things you go through prepare you for that. And we've gone through a lot for our age, just like a lot of other people, so I think it kind of emotionally we matured emotionally a lot sooner than a lot of other people, so just because of what we went through, but I'm thankful that we went through those things because it made us ready for something like this at a younger age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can ask that one.
Do you two plan on having kids? If so, what gender or genders and how many?
Yeah, we really want kids. We already have their names picked out. Our first girl is going to be Olivia.
Delilah.
No, not Delilah. I don't like. Our first girl is going to be Olivia May. And then our first boy will be Ezra Shane. And we also like Lorelai and Everly and some other names. I asked him how many kids we were going to have, and he said until I could stop popping them out. But, I don't know, I feel like, and we want to adopt, too.
Yeah.
When we're ready, we're definitely going to have a lot of kids. I don't know if there's a number. I feel like we'll at least have, 5 or something like that. We just want a big family. And
2 or 3 of our own, and then...
some adopted, or all adopted, or all our own, or just whatever we feel led to do, whatever God says.
Yep.
But definitely want a big family.
Did you two consider waiting until you were older to go through with the wedding?
I feel like the other question kind of asked this too. I don't know. I guess there's those people who date for years and years until they get married, but a lot of times they live together and all this kind of stuff. Like they play house or something almost is what it seems like. And I don't know. We don't see marriage as something little, or just some people are like, oh, it's no big deal, just live together and do that. Which, if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine.
Changing your last name or something.
Yeah, it's more than that. And it's we're ready to, vow to each other to spend our lives with each other forever. And, if we can do that now, it's not like we're rushing. If we want to do that, we would have got married last year or something like that. But, we're ready to stand in front of our friends and family and make that commitment to them. Not to them, but in front of them and to God, and to vow to keep God at the center of our relationship and to be there for better or for worse. We've been through a lot of things together that not a lot of people know about, which I feel like has definitely strengthened our relationship. It's not and also this is not a question on this, but I know people ask us a lot when they see our videos, do you fight? You seem so perfect. Yes, we fight.
Yes, we fight.
I have a temper, and he's so good at dealing with it. And I've been working, something I've been working on personally is controlling my temper and stuff like that. But yes, we do fight, and it's okay to fight. If you don't fight, there's probably something wrong, because then you're holding feelings in. But
and if you do fight, pray about it.
Realize that it's you two against the problem, not you two against each other.
Yeah, I learned that in church. What quality traits would you give each other?
Does that mean like a trait that I have that I would give to you and a trait you have that you would give to me, or just any trait?
Just any traits that you see
that I think you're
that-
lacking in.
No.
It says what quality
What
traits?
quality traits would you give each other?
That's saying like
what
no.
What do I do good and what?
No, that's not. She's not saying what quality trait do you like about each other. It's what would you give to each other.
Oh.
See, look, we're fighting right now. I was kidding. Like a trait that I feel like you're lacking in. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I can already tell you what you're about to say.
What?
Getting up in the morning and getting ready to go.
Yeah, getting up ready on time. Oh, he takes so long to get ready.
I take longer than her mom.
Everybody.
Mom. Yeah.
Like, I'll do my makeup, my hair, and we're waiting on him. We left him one time.
Yep. I was kind of salty.
I was like, we got to go. I had to be at church for practice, and he's just sitting there, and then he goes out. He like walks down the driveway, and he's like, "Where are you guys?" We're gone.
Yep.
What about me?
I don't know. You're perfect.
Mm-mm. Ocean.
I guess you're just your temper.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I really have been working on it. That's some people are like, oh well, I'm hot-headed. I'm short-tempered. It's just how I am, and I'm like, no, because I know personally, like, yes, I am short-tempered and hot-headed, but I work on it. I don't just accept like, oh, I'm angry. Like, I'm working on it.
If you had to switch bodies for the day, what would be one of the first things you do with each other?
I would pee standing up. Or I'd hit on somebody. No, but listen, not like I want to, but you know how guys are always like, hey girl. Like, it would be weird if I watched somebody, like if I was single and I went, hey boy. Like, just to feel what it's like to be a boy and hit on somebody. I'd even hit on you if you were me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'd just be like, hey girl, what's up?
Well, you don't see me doing that now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, what would you do?
I think I'd buy a lot of toilet paper.
Why?
Because girls use so much toilet paper.
Well, that's because
I put a roll in yesterday and it's already gone. That night.
A lot. But you don't have to use toilet paper when you pee. I do. So, you'd really buy toilet paper if you were a girl. That's what you'd do.
I don't know. I think I'd play... No, I can't say that.
Boys. You play with kaboobies.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, you can say that.
Oh, yeah.
You hold them.
Yeah.
We hold them too. It's okay.
Yeah.
And guys always walk around with their hands like right here. I'm like...
It's not that like they're playing with themselves.
They're just making sure it's still there. I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't do that, but...
I know. I've seen people do it. Also...
If I'm cold, I'll put my hands in my pants, but...
If you watch This Is Us, you probably like my shirt. It's our favorite show. I'll try to link where I got it if you wanted to. But, that was it for today's video.
Yeah.
I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you liked learning a little more about us. If you want us to do, like, more frequent Q&As, definitely let us know. Our wedding is in a month, and we're having a videographer, so there will be a wedding video, so you guys can kind of see what it's like if you weren't there, you know, because can't invite all of YouTube. But, not that all of YouTube watches this. But, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, comment ideas of videos that you want us to do. We're trying to do more sit-down videos as well as our vlogs. And make sure you follow my main channel because I'm starting to post more on there. And Michael's thinking about making a main channel for him too, so.
Yup.
But, yeah, that was it for today. We'll see you guys next time.